Well, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. We are currently in Clera's Inn. By the way, I realized that I missed Stiltskin back in Vermisia. That's gonna ruin something way further in the game. We're not gonna be able to get a ribbon. I don't know how I missed that. It's in my notes. I must have skipped it. I don't know. Maybe I'm blind. But we are okay otherwise, so let's get going here. We've got everything I think that we need here, and it's time to go find out who's invading. Even though we already kind of know who it is. Hey, what took you so long? Alright, let's get going. I couldn't find Puck. I wonder if he went down the trunk? The city have very yummy sand. The city delicious. Okay, okay. I failed Vermisia, but I won't fail at Clera, no matter what. Okay, before we get going though, let's take a quick look at our inventory because I think we can now actually equip everybody, and that is something that I want to make sure that I do here. Make sure that we are learning new things. I don't think I have much for Vivi at the moment. He does have the mage's hat though, so let's go ahead and do that. We're almost done with Blizzara. Let's make sure we've got Kina well equipped here, looking good. I think we want to give him, I'm not going to give him the magician's robe, I'm going to give him the mithril vest. And yeah, let's stick with the coral ring for right now. For you, I'm going to give mithril armor. We've got thunder gloves and the gold helm that we did actually collect. Surprise, surprise. And we also have the partisans. So let's go ahead and do that. I think ability-wise, we're pretty well off. However, I'm going to equip Man-Eater on whomstever has it. For you, let's do Loudmouth. Clear-headed prevents confusion, by the way. And then for you, I don't think he has, it has Man-Eater, so no worries there. Already equipped. Beautiful. I don't think there's anything else that I really want to give her. No, not really. Okay. So let's get started. If there's any equipment that she wanted to get, I think you can go back and get it now, but I think we're pretty well set up, so. Also, I think we're healed up, right? Yeah, okay, good. As you can see, Alexandrian soldiers. The whirlpools here have stopped, so if you didn't get the chests previously, don't worry about it, you can get them now. We have actual Alexandrian soldiers, which is why I wanted to equip Man-Eater. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to say about these guys. Let's grab... I actually have you attack that too. They have 500 hit points each, I think, and I do want to steal from them. Really, you guys? Okay, there we go. Nope, still haven't. Oh, shit, yes, okay. They don't, well, I guess that one did. I think most of the time if they get really low on hit points, they escape, which is kind of annoying, honestly. I really want Vivi. Okay, Man-Eater, Beast. Nothing I want to change yet, I don't think. No, because we're working on Insomniac at that point. Alright. Oh, got a couple more here. We have a lot of story coming up too, just in case you are curious. We gotta get through most of this first though. Let's see here. Let's use fire before we steal. I think that should be fine. I was really hoping Kina would take out that guy. Kina's attacks are, from what I remember, variable. That's one of the problems with them. But we should be okay. Let's see if we can't steal a Phoenix down this time. Good. Yeah, see? Sometimes they do really, really well on like how much damage they do, and sometimes not as much. So that is a potential issue with them. Let me give them the boots, I think. I'm just gonna give them the boots since I've got a couple sets of those. And there's really nothing else I want to learn quite right now. We do have some time with Kina though. Maybe I will switch back to the Emerald. Or switch to the Emerald so they start learning other things. I'd ask you if you trust me, but you probably shouldn't. At this rate, I keep missing things. I don't know what's going on. My brain is just filled with— See, they only did 100 and something damage, which is so frustrating. Okay, let me see if I can't take out that soldier now. Oh yeah, they got Blizzara. Not great, and we're gonna want to heal eventually, but for right now, we're fine. I don't know if I actually need to do any black magic here. Okay, one down. That would have been a lot better earlier. You know what? Let's just have Zidane do his thing here. That should— oh yeah, no, we're good there. Perfect. Okay, so Vivi just learned Blizzara, so let me really quick get in here because I want to switch him over to the Oak Staff at this point. I think it's a little less strong, like it gives a less bonus, but we want to make sure that we do that. Moment, Zidane. Those Alexandrian villains back there. Weren't they too few in number to constitute a determined attack? Yeah, I thought so too. Bingo! Hey Puck, ow! Freya, the town's in trouble. You gotta come back, please. No, my fears were true. At once, my lord. Come on, you deadweights, hustle. You heard him, let's go. Uh-oh. I fell for it. Beatrix. Girl. How dare you show up here. Dan, no! Yeah. We lost our store. I don't know how to explain to you that this is gonna get worse. Please save us. The town is full of demons. Are there really that many? They just keep coming. Okay. So, we're going to be dealing with a lot of set battles at this point, starting with this one. And luckily there is only one of these guys at this point, so let's go ahead and let's start with a fire. These guys have 550 hit points, so a fire and a smack should be fine before we steal, and then I'm hoping Kina will eat them, or will at least smack the crap out of them. Okay, so they've got Fira. I don't think they have anything particularly interesting that I care to like mention. They think they have ore. I think they have potions. Do they have potions? I feel like they have a few different things. Nothing in particular that I'm looking for, but I do want to make sure that I am stealing on a regular basis. Okay, so once we have done that, I do want to come over here because Stiltskin's over here, by the way. What just happened? Let's talk to this guy here. I don't think— I have a favor to ask. Yes, he's got a letter, so let's go ahead and take that letter. Do not forget it. I'm gonna save. And I want to save because I want to make sure that I rescue all of the residents here. Did I get any sort of— I did. Is there anything new here that I want? Not really. I'm gonna switch to a different hat just so it's available. Here I'm gonna switch to the mithril vest. Should be fine. I don't think there's anything for you. Let me make sure nothing for you at this point. So let me actually switch. We have some time. Let me switch to the yellow scarf for him to start working on Millionaire. But I will be switching him off of things eventually. Oh. Foolish Syrians, your time has come. Over here. I'm the one you want. Okay, this is, I think it's 2 battles back to back, so just a heads up on that. The soldiers aren't actually very threatening, and I do want to steal off of all of them if I can. Ooh, we do. Maybe we should have healed at some point. Let me start by attacking. I'm gonna go right to left. Okay, that one escaped. That's fine. Why was that in the air? It's weird. Okay, got a potion. Let me see how Kina does here. You know what, it's fine. Can you steal here? And then the rest of you just go all out. I'm gonna go back actually and use a tent. Just to make sure we're full health, because obviously I think Zidane's at like half at this point. Vivi's definitely taken some damage. And we have tents. I'm not particularly worried, and I have enough money to work on it as well. So after this battle, this must be the main attack force. Okay, no, you don't take any damage from that, by the way. It's just their little attack animation. And for the record, Maneater here makes you pretty powerful against these guys. Oh, Actually, we're not taking all that much damage, so we should be okay to just heal. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a couple potions before we wander off. We have 2 more battles left, I think. So yeah, I'm just gonna heal and then we'll heal up top, no big deal. Ha, they got nothing on me. The town's in trouble. Okay, so Zidane's gonna run up here. Enemies are on their way up. How about your side? The Mimesians are fighting back, but the demons keep coming. We fled, unable to resist any longer. Damn those Alexandrians. What are we to do? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the 3 things that you need to do. We need to head right. Let's head to the right. And this will allow you to save the remaining townsfolk. Oh, that sounds terrible, doesn't it? I'm just gonna use... Ooh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna use actually a couple of those high potions. A high potion. That should be good enough to get us through. Excuse me, have you seen my husband? I have. He died. Yeah, that was Dan. No, I sure haven't. Daddy's gone. Okay, so you want to go... Let's go left. Yeah, and if you won't get by me. If you choose wrong, you will end up killing people, so let's not do that. You get things for rescuing them. And an achievement if you do it right. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna just start again, right to left. Let's do fire on type B. I'm gonna try and take out the soldier. Might as well. Let's steal. If I can. Basically just do some basic damage here. Wow, you didn't do anything on that guy. I really expected better of that. What the hell? Okay, so guy on the right can go. steal from the soldier, or the mage, and take him out. If I can. Okay, good. You know what? Let's just move on. I was gonna steal from this guy too, but oh, I can. Cool. Oh nope, they escaped. We gotta be fast or we'll lose them all. Okay, so Zidane's gonna follow, and I think real quick here. Make sure Vivi's staying alive there. He's taking a lot of damage. Hurry, tell us. Which way now? We want to cross the bridge to the right. Persistent bastards. Okay, again, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna have Kina start in the center. Okay, good. Actually, I'm happy that he didn't do as much damage. Okay, let's try and take out the one on the far right there. So we'll find out if Freya's probably not gonna be able to take her out. Oh, never mind. Alas. Wow, we are just gonna wipe the floor. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, we need to use a tent, because otherwise poor Phoebe's not gonna have any MP at this rate. Get out of here. Okay, nice. We can't hold them off forever. Okay, and if you did all of that, you saved everybody. Are we safe now? No more monsters? We're not safe yet. We're not safe yet, so stay alert for more. No! I knew it wasn't over yet. Huh? What are you guys doing here? We like this place very much. Even though we've lost the soul-soothing view of the sandstorm. Yeah, I think it's pretty too. This whole town is pretty, and everyone here is so nice. That's why I want to protect you. Come on, let's head for the cathedral. We can make our stand there. So these are the only survivors? Where is the high priest? Where is the king? Where's Dad? I hope they're all safe inside the cathedral. Alright, everyone inside. They're back! Damn it, we're surrounded. We're gonna take them. Damn it, I can't save them all. Minions of evil, you have gone too far. My spear will purge this land of you. You shall fall like leaves in the wind under the force of my... Can you stop monologuing for 5 seconds and just kill him? Is that who I think it is? I think we've seen... Now run! Don't know who you were, but I owe you my... Or I owe you one. I think we've seen him in a flashback. Sir Fratley, I've missed you so much. I began my search for you immediately after you left for Mysia. Where have you been all these years? To what corners of the world have you traveled? My dear Fratley, I climbed the highest mountains only to hear rumors of your victories. I searched the deepest valleys only to find your footsteps, but I never found you. And in the end, I heard something unbearable. Freya, you say? I believe this is the first time we've met. What? Did you just say? I'm sorry, but I cannot remember you for the life of me. You jest. You cannot have forgotten me. It's me, Freya for Mysia. I'm sorry. No. Hey, wait a minute. You can't be serious. It's Freya, your lost love. How could you forget her? Well, say something. That is enough, Zidane. What? You've been searching for this guy for years and now he's right here. Fratly, do you remember me, the king of Vermesia? Not at all, I'm afraid. Impossible! Have you forgotten everything that has passed? Then let me ask you this, what brought you back to Vermesia? Is it not because you learned of the crisis here in Clera, whose people are our brothers? As a matter of fact, I'll tell you. It's Puck. I found Fratly during my travels around the world. And you guessed it, he didn't know who I was. Or even who he was. But when Vermesia was attacked and he heard that Clera was in danger, his fate memories as a Dragon Knight called him back here. Dragon Knight. Yeah, I was once called that. But now, that is all I can remember. Fratly. I must go. Can you not? Can you come back here? I mean, we're, like, in danger. Freya, aren't you gonna follow him? No. I'm happy simply knowing that Sir Fratly still lives. I'm sorry, Freya. I knew you weren't ready to see him, but with Clera under attack and all, I need no such courtesy, Highness. Well, I'm gonna go after Fratly. Later. Oh. Wait, Puck, I have not seen you in ages, my dad. What? That was Puck? So what happened? What's the matter, Freya? Are you crying? What irony. To find the man whom I have dreamt endlessly, only to discover that he cannot even remember who I am. Come, Zidane, the enemy's hand has not been stilled. We must regroup. Freya. Have mercy! Pathetic rodents. You fail to grasp the true power of this jewel. Our magic stone! Now that I have this jewel, I am through with your city. Wait! Halt, villain! Oh, so I guess everybody gets to live? Anyway, now at this point, if you go around here and talk to people, we got a remedy. Phoenix down. And this is everybody, by the way. Nymph card. A zoo card. I want to talk to your mother. Thank you. I get an elixir. An ether. And a phoenix pinion. And we can stop here. And I don't think I actually have anything currently, so let's go ahead and just save before we move on. Okay, and before we go, I am going to use a tent. Obviously, there's a battle coming up here, much like the last one, actually. So don't you worry. However, I want to go through here, and I want to make sure I'm equipped with some pretty good stuff. I think, actually, rather than the mithril vest, I'm going to give him a silk shirt. Let's see here. So that's pretty good for him. I'm going to do the same for Vivi here. We're going to want Vivi to stay, like, healthy. For Kina, I'm going to switch back to the boots here. I'm going to switch him to the cotton robe. Trust me on this one. Everything else is probably going to be fine. The thunder gloves for Freya I think will be good. You could also probably switch. I don't actually have any mail for her at this point. Let me give her the emerald. I think that'll be helpful. I want to make sure coral ring actually be maybe really good here. I think this will be okay. Make absolutely positively sure that you have bandit. Like, we need bandit. Okay, we do. We're ready to go. Think you can get away? Get away? You're a bigger fool than I imagined. Have you forgotten how badly I beat you back in Vermesia? So you were more the fool for not finishing what you started. You're gonna pay. I find no tasties in this town, so we cook you for breakfast. I thought you liked the sand. Then allow me to shatter your delusions of grandeur. Okay. My goal here is to survive and steal the ice brand. Is the worst thing to try and steal here, but we're gonna do our best. And it is a timed battle. One of the things to make this a little bit easier, if I can get Vivi to do it, is to use slow on her. Everybody else that is not Zidane or Vivi is just gonna be kind of relaxing here for a moment. I'm gonna use a white draw, by the way, restores MP, but I'm actually going to go ahead and get regen on all of us. Okay, I got the thunder gloves. Really, Vivi didn't get slow? It's the only thing that she's weak to. Gonna make this a lot easier if that was the case, if we could like get it on her good. I mean, she'll do less. Okay, got the Phoenix down. She's got one more item. Okay, so she's gonna use shock. Yeah, that attack hurts like a lot, by the way. It's actually gonna be a problem if she keeps doing that. I need the ice brand. Last time I did this, she only focused on... There it is. Okay, well, never mind. She only focused on Zidane, which made this entire thing super obnoxious. At this point, no matter what you do, you're gonna lose, so don't really worry about it. However, you can fast forward this battle a little bit by doing some damage to her, because she does have a limited amount of hit points, but it'll just... you still lose. Because screw you. I actually kind of like scripted battles that like force the game forward. There are better ways to do it as far as I'm concerned, but I still enjoy it. Ow, Vivi! I think she's got about 5,000 hit points, which is basically nothing in the grand scheme of things of this game, and like the bosses be effaced. Okay. Come on, let us move along. We should be getting pretty close. We've done quite a bit of damage. Yeah, there it is. No more games. And she used stock break, which takes us all down to 1 hit point. I shall leave with the jewel now. I'm so glad we got the ice brand. Last time I did that battle, it did not work. She's too powerful. Black mages, our work here is done. Commence withdrawal immediately. Hey, they disappeared. What now, Freya? Good question. Zidane, look out behind you. There, I'm gonna follow him. Everyone follow me. Yeah, so I guess, like, it's a magical teleportation orb that we can jump into. Zidane, he's gone. I highly doubt I will ever return to this place. Besides, this may be your last chance to find out the truth about who you are. Come, Vivi, show us your courage. Oh no, Freya's gone too. I like how he almost signals that he's ready to go. Alright, Kina's turn. He's had no words for us this entire time. I know Lake Heights. Oh, okay. So Kina is just, that's why, by the way. That's why I didn't equip him with good things. It's time. Without her summoning powers, Garnet is helpless. With this dark matter, I now hold the power to summon an Eidolon. Now, I'll find out if Kuja's claims are true. Odin, come to me. Alright, time to get a copyright. Not strike, but copyright claim. So I have to share my meager earnings. That doesn't look good. That looks even worse. Is Odin the same as he is in Final Fantasy VIII? Last game? Why do I feel like this is worse? That looks like Odin. Very creepy, though. Is she targeting the whole town? Can they do that? The answer to that question is yes. We just saved all those people. I don't like how gleeful she is after just witnessing absolute terrible destruction. I don't even think they responded that way after they dropped the first hydrogen bomb, right? Weren't they horrified? Jeez, did you see that? Clara, Puck, Kina, they're all gone. Damn it. Oh yeah, what happened to Beatrix? I'll bet she's on the ship. Freya, I think Zidane's calling for us. Please, leave me alone. We have to get behind the stairs. Someone's coming. And now is not the time. Unfortunately, we are still in enemy territory. Whose theme song is this? Take a guess. Welcome back, General. How is Her Majesty? She has eagerly awaited your return. I am certain she will shower you with praise for our victory. Your supremacy is without question. That is enough. Forgive me, General. Tell Her Majesty that I will report to her shortly. I think this is the first time that her theme song has popped up, isn't it? That was ridiculous. I wonder why. Yeah, I can actually tell you why. My troops alone would have been more than enough to take Clara. Why does the Queen insist on using black mages and eidolons? I didn't train all those years so I could take a backseat to anyone. This way, hurry up. You three, get on the telepod and go to Alexandria immediately. Yeah, we're not, like, super conspicuous or anything. There's no difference between them and me. We're all just blindly following orders. My heart and my will mean nothing. Maybe Steiner was right. Did you hear that? Looks like Braun's on board this ship. Okay. Don't worry about anything. We're not in any danger at this point. So let's just find out what's going on. Can you see anything? It's too dark. I can't see anything. Beatrix! That's her! Did you get the item? Is this it, Your Majesty? Yes, this is it! Hahaha, with this I can finally... No, I need one more. I must get the last jewel. Not even a word of gratitude. Beatrix, go find the last jewel. Yes, Your Majesty. By the way, how is the princess doing? Garnet. We have drawn all the eidolons from her. She is no longer of any use to me. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Garnet has committed a crime. I shall have her executed for stealing the jewel. What? Don't make me repeat myself. When we get back to Alexandria, have Garnet beheaded. Now go, find the last jewel. Your Majesty. Ha 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 ha. Dagger! Calm down, fighting them now would be senseless. They still have Garnet in custody. So what are you saying? We should just stand here? We've got to get to Alexandria before Braun. That's the only way. The only question is how. Zidane, follow me. Vivi, where are you going? Okay, so at this point, We still have like a lot of story coming up, but we don't have a lot of saves coming up, so we're gonna, yeah, this guy shows up here, so we're gonna pause here. Let's go ahead and give him a letter. A letter from Mopley? How unusual. Koopa, let's read it together. Or Mopli? I don't know. By the time this letter reaches Sereno, Clera may have been destroyed. Stiltkins keeps saying, I've been through stuff like this before, we'll be fine. But what if we won't be okay this time? Koopo, so that's what the big sound was. I wonder if Mopley and Stiltskin are okay. Okay, and we just have Zidane at this point. I think we're actually gonna be okay. I'm looking to make sure. Yeah, we don't actually have a good place to save in the future, and we're gonna have like a long set of battles. So we're gonna save here and stop here, and next time, I guess we're going to Alexandria. I'll see you there.